This video, I explain exactly how I was able to get freelancers that charge less than $2. As a matter of fact, each video turned out to be like $1.25 per video and thumbnail, which reciprocated in me earning at 90 to 95% profit margins. And the videos itself made me back thousands of dollars as well. So I'll show you exactly how I did it, how I found the hiring process. This video will probably change your life if you're actually trying to take YouTube automation seriously. So put it in full screen, watch until the end. Let's get into it. I sent $500 to one of my freelancers that made me 400 videos for my faceless Evergreen YouTube automation channel. I was paying $1.25 per video and thumbnail. You might be like, what the hell? How is that even possible? Because every single YouTube guru that tells you videos should be like $50 to $200, that's absolute bollocks. You have been completely scammed and fed into the lie that you need to spend, $10 on a script writer, $50 on an editor, and then another $10 to $20 on a thumbnail designer. No. You're getting it all wrong. The secret is you have to find an individual to do everything for you at once. You don't need to hire 4 individual people. Just have one individual do everything. You just give them the topic, which is exactly what I do. And I'll also show you how I found this editor in a second. So you can literally just copy exactly what I do, as well as the results from these videos I have made. So you may think, okay, well, a video for $1.25, as well as a thumbnail, the quality of that video will be absolute shit. And you're right, the quality is very low quality. I could literally make the videos in like 10 minutes. That's why I'm able to charge so cheap for these videos, but the results are not cheap. The results are absolutely ridiculous. As a matter of fact, I want to show you. This is one of the YouTube channels. This is one of the videos that I've outsourced for literally less than $2. And you can see I uploaded this video almost 2 years ago, July 2023. Now it's literally April 2025. And when I first uploaded and made this video, the very first day, it made me 47 cents. So it made a complete ROI around maybe like here. So like a week or two after I published the video to my YouTube channel. And although I uploaded this literally 2 years ago, if I make my beautiful face a little bit smaller, 2 years later on a random Friday, I get paid $5 practically for work that I put in 2 years ago. And it's not even work I put in because I hired someone to do this video for me. I didn't have to spend a single ounce of my own energy other than sending the video topic over to my guy who outsourced and made the video for literally $2. And that made me, you can do the math, like a 500x return on investment. And to this day, it's still paying me $1 to $2 every random day. Sometimes it drops down to whatever, a couple cents, but the average day it pays me about $1 continuously for almost 2 years now. And if we go over to overview, you can see the growth of this video is so consistent and evergreen. 102,000 views lifespan with a $10 RPM. If I scroll down here, you can see we have a $9.99 RPM. If I go over to audience, I scroll down, let me see where my audience is from. You can see the majority of our audience is from the United States, which plays a big role in why we have such a good RPM. And our CPM, which is how much the advertisers had to pay, is around $15. And we go to pocket and take home $10 per 1,000 views. And then if we go over to settings, you can see this is US dollars. If I switch this to Argentinian rupees, it changes into $873,000. And so this is not some baloney bollocks that some other people might do. And I want to show you exactly how I find these video topics, as well as how I find the freelancers to make these video topics for me. So listen up. This is going to be probably one of the most actual educational, value-based driven video you'll ever watch about YouTube automation. You can see I'm literally gatekeeping absolutely nothing. The reason why people charge tens of thousands of dollars probably for information like this, and I'm giving out for free, is because I know if I could actually help and impact your journey with YouTube automation for free, you're going to buy my paid shit. And my paid shit is 1,000 times better than anyone's paid shit, because my free shit is literally better than their paid stuff, if that makes any sense. So if you don't want to buy from me, no problem at all. Just watch this video, get more nurtured, listen to me, apply the advice I give you for free right now. And once you find actual success and results from my free advice, you pay any amount of dollars, you give me your credit card, and I'm going to take all your money. So that's the plan. Anyways, we're going to go into Upwork right now, and we're going to click on, obviously you have to have an account on Upwork first, and you have to make sure you don't have a freelancer account. If I went back here, it made me sign up. I just literally did this 2 minutes before I recorded this video, but make sure that you have a business account looking for clients to make the videos for you. Do not have a freelancer account, so that way you can actually put up job posts. Now, you do not want to use Fiverr. This won't work for Fiverr because at the end of the day, Fiverr is the website where you're reaching out to them, and then they're not reaching out to you. You want to create a job post and attract the freelancers coming to you. Click on I'll do without AI, and then whatever, blah, blah, blah. You can fill that out later, but that's not anything crazy. Write a title for your job post. Now, going back to this video, we all run an evergreen concept for our channels, meaning they don't go viral. These videos are not made to get 1 million views overnight. They are made to consistently get a couple hundred views forever. Does that kind of make sense? Okay, if I go into overview, 255 views last for 8 hours. But no matter how much I wanted to, this video will not die out. Every single day, it'll continuously get me 100 to 200 views every single day for probably the next 3 to 5 years still. Because the application and the topic is about buying something on a specific shopping site with some coupon code. And that is going to stay relevant for the next 5 to 10 years, who knows, maybe even the next century. And so we can get, obviously the video is easy to do, blah, 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 I'm getting ahead. I'll teach you exactly what you have to put in for Upwork. Literally say, create 1 to 3 minute, because that's literally how long this video is. I think it's literally like a minute long. Evergreen problem to solution based videos. And the reason why problem to solution is like the best concept or niche, whatever you want to call it, is because it's the easiest, but also you can build the biggest backlog content. And so, like I reverted to the beginning and intro of this video, I paid $500 for 400 videos. And that's literally part of the game plan. You build such a big backlog content of evergreen videos, having hundreds of videos. Sure, maybe not every single one is going to perform like this one, but you bet a good amount. If you have 400 actually good video ideas, a good amount of them are going to reciprocate really similar growth and results like these that will pay you a dividend for the next months, years, and maybe even decades. And so problem to solution is the easiest way to have a really, really long-term video, because as long as the problem is in demand, the solution, which is your video that supplies for the demand, will always going to be getting views and always paying you revenue. This is the easiest, most simple way for you to make the evergreen business model work. There's a bunch of other systems and concepts that you can do for evergreen, but problem to solution, hands down, the easiest, like that. Next, we can go to skills. All right. You don't have to make this overcomplicated. I just like to put in video editing, video production, and the key here is voiceover, because like I said in the beginning, you want the same individual to make everything for you. You don't hire 10 different individuals. That's how you can get it for super, super cheap. And later, there's another thing I want to show you, which can get the price for even cheaper. It's actually a life hack. No one knows how to do this. But from here, you want to do also thumbnail design. So they're not dumb. They can literally do everything for you. I think that's literally it. And then voiceover, yeah, that's all you need. You could throw in something like screen recording, because that's kind of how they make these videos. Some shit like that. And then you can go ahead and click on next, scope, and next estimate the scope of your work. I usually like to put it as small, just because people don't want to be overcomplicated with new learnings and go through a whole system of, trial and error. They just want money. At the end of the day, freelancers are here to get paid. So I put it through small, quick and straightforward tasks, and how long will work take. I preferably want to work with them for a long time. I don't want to just fire them right away. So 3 to 6 months. And then what level of experience will it need? I like to usually put this as an entry. So that way you're not going to have those super experienced people who charge a premium. You get people who can literally make these videos for dirt cheap. And then right now I'll say, no, not this time. Not planning to hire full time, or else you're going to pay a lot more than you want to. So this is the exact system that I use, which literally works hands down. I've got a freelancer within 24 hours doing this exact same system. So if this doesn't work for you, you might have to make this job post a couple more times, because the first one's never gonna, always land. But it could work. So now you want to put fixed price, not hourly rate, so you don't get robbed. And now here's a trick. Notice how my autofills are all super big? That's the trick. You don't want to put this fixed price as like $2. That's absolutely unappealing. That's not even possible. If you put at $5, no one's going to apply to your job post because no one wants to actually get paid $5. They want to get paid $500. They would love. You get so much potential if you put this at a really, not the huge trick. You don't want to put at a flat 500 or a flat 1,000. That just looks like a scam. Make it look specific. So you could do like $670, some crap like that. That's super random. Do not steal and copy me one-on-one though. This is my number. Choose your different number. Choose 432 for you or 968. This is my number. Okay. Next, we're going to description. Right. Talents are looking for clear expectation about your task or deliverables. Describe what you need. This is going to be very straightforward. Do not have a long ass paragraph. You could now honestly just copy me word for word. I don't really care all that much. Looking for a video creator to make simple 1 to 2 minute problem to solution based YouTube videos. One simple sentence explains everything that they have to do. Also, plus thumbnails. So that way, they're not going to later charge you extra for just a simple thumbnail. The thumbnail format is also so simple. It's not some crazy editing. You can use AI at this point. I'm sure you guys probably watch a bunch of other random YouTubers about using AI. I personally don't like to use AI because you could get demonetized for reuse content. You also have to use the AI yourself if you don't choose to hire someone else to do it. So then that's extra work on your side. You could also train your freelancer to use AI, but I just put it as like that. I don't care how the thumbnail gets created as long as I'm not putting in any efforts. Because at the end of the day, I want to free up my time as much as possible while still making a full-time income. Boom. Now, number one, you want to give expectations of how many dollars they will make per video. And so because we put 670 at the beginning or whatever, that's their earning potential, not how much they will actually get paid per video. So now the famoosing comes into you want to switch the currency to a lighter currency. So if you're Australian, put it as Australia. If you're Canadian, put it as Canada. I like to use Canada. So I would put $2.5 CAD, just like that, per video. Now that itself already makes a lot more sense. And this is actually like 1.6 or 1.7 USD, which is a lot cheaper. And obviously, this is already itself going to work a lot. But I like to take this a step even further to famose it. And literally, let's say you want to post 5 videos per day. So then 5 videos per day multiplied by 7 days a week is 35 videos per week. So 5 videos per day minimum. These videos, again, they take like 2 minutes. They're 2 minutes long. They take maybe 10 to 15 minutes to make. That's like an hour or two of work. And then so now, if you're paying them on hourly basis, you're literally paying them $5 per hour, if it's like kind of the math there. But if we want to make them actually seem like they're getting the bang for their buck, you want to pay them off of a weekly payout basis rather than a dollar amount per video. So what's 5 times 7? That's 35 videos. 35 videos. Let's just say we want to pay them $2. Just make things easier, just to make math easier. 35 times 2 is $70. So $70 CAD per week. I want to get paid 70 Canadian dollars per week. That sounds great. You know, for a freelancer, at least, it's $10 per day, which is great. But for $10 per day, they have to make 5 videos per day minimum, which is about 2 Canadian dollars per video, which is about $1.25 USD per video, something along the lines of that. And that's exactly how I famose it to get videos done for such a cheap rate in bulk. Great quality, great results. We don't go for quality, we just go for results. Because at the end of the day, you can have a crazy well-edited video, but if you're not in the right niche, and you're not in the right industry, and you're not doing the right concept, you're going to make no money. I'd rather get a lot of money with a bad video than to have a fancy, cool-looking video that pays me no dollars. And I'm sure you would as well. So that's basically the first two. Next, no AI voiceover. Use your own English voice. Boom. Minimal, can't spell, minimal accents. So that way you obviously don't get the wrong freelancer that has a super heavy accent, because then no one's going to click on your video. You're not going to get views. You're not going to get paid. It's fine if there's a slight accent, like if it's a Filipinian, but if it's like a heavy, hardcore third world country accent, it's nothing offensive. It's nothing racist. It's genuinely your video will not perform as good. Same thing with a really hardcore AI voiceover. If you click on a video on YouTube that you're trying to watch, and then it sounds off like, in this video you will learn, you're going to click off because it sounds AI. It sounds super cheaply made. You want actual authentic branding within the content. So you could take this even a step further. This is what I'm currently experimenting with, is having the intro, the first 10 seconds of your video, with a real recorded, not faceless video. So although these channels are built and marketed as faceless, you're not using your face. You're using someone else's face that you hired. And that helps a lot with branding, authenticity, and overall getting more views. So you could add that as well. I would first 10 seconds include IRL face cam. Like that. And then now this one's really, really important. Are you okay with the price? If not, don't apply. Okay. Boom. Straightforward, concise, not a long paragraph, no sentences, super easy to read. That's all you have to do. You don't have to attach anything. I've experimented and tried attaching like an SOP file that goes over everything. That just scares them. You can send all the details later down the line. Right now, this will do. Go ahead and click on review job post, post your job, blah, blah, blah. And that is literally all you have to do. We can't wait to post your job. Please verify. Well, it seems like I have to verify because I just set this up account, but I'll do that later. Pretend I verify my thing. That's all you have to do. Now you have to wait. You can take this a step further now, and in your screen you should see something like invite to job post. Let me see if I can just actually sort out this real quick. So I did everything. Now it's asking for a billing method. This is also really crucial if you're using Upwork for the very first time. Add a billing method, because this is crucial for you to obviously get your job post out pushed further. Upwork just prefers it when you have a billing method, so they know that you're not a scammer or you're not a bot. That way, you don't even have to pay anything to anyone. Click on agree and pay. But anyways, what I was going to say was the really next step, all you have to do is invite every single individual, filter it by Philippines, and filter it by the lowest dollar amount, which is I think $10 or less per hour. And then click on spam invites, because you have a total of 30 invites within Upwork. And once you spam invite every single Philippine for less than $10, there's like 30 of them, then all you have to do is play the waiting game. In a couple of hours, you will get individuals who apply to your job post, like Rana Zaman. This is my freelancer. Do not steal him from me. He is mine. But you will then be able to also move off of Upwork. I suggest you do this nonchalantly and being low-key, asking them for their Discord directly on Upwork will probably get you banned. But we figured out a way to move off the platform, and now I literally pay him $500 for 400 videos, and that's exactly how we get videos up for super dirt cheap. We create a huge backlog content, and we get videos like these that pay us $1 or $2 every day forever. Game-changing money. Tons of my clients have done this already. I've helped those people who literally make like 2 to 3K on autopilot inside of SA community, which is really ridiculous. So if you do want to learn more on how I'm able to specifically help you with the Evergreen system, I will literally bring in my own team, maybe Rana Zaman or someone else, to literally make videos for you. I will give you a pre-monetized channel for free as well if you join me working with me one-on-one. And I will literally work with you through live coaching calls and make sure you know exactly what to do to find topics like these that will pay you dividends for life. If you do want that and you are interested in working with me, I'll have a link in the description for you to apply. Again, if you don't want to give me your credit card, you don't want me to take all your money, watch more of my YouTube videos, no problem at all. And once you see exactly how I'm actually able to do this for countless people, I've done this myself countless times as well, and you actually apply what I say within this video as well as my other videos to start and create your own profitable channel, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.